Hey yo, what is going on with the viewers of the tube? If you don't know by now, you definitely should, but I'm the host of the channel, Tyler, and are you ready for crypto content that hopefully keeps your TV or computer safe, unlike what these nutcases decided to do?
This thing here is called a television.
It tells us what to do.
Television.
Mainstream media, you are the virus.
And this is what I think of your neurological linguistic programming bullshit.
We're not going to buy newspapers anymore.
Bullshit propaganda.
No longer will we be programmed.
I do not want to watch TV ever again.
Power to the people!
Wake the up, Australia. This is what I think of the media. Well, it won't light, but you get the picture.
You know our 21st century rebellion. It's time for Chico Crypto. Well, we gotta talk about it, as I won't be able to make a fully produced video on the topic until it happens. The Bitcoin Halving 2020, which is scheduled to happen sometime Monday of next week, maybe even Sunday, depending on how things progress. So first, let's explore what is happening to the Bitcoin price. Since Monday, the price has been moving on up to the east side. It began Monday at a low of around 8,640, and as of yesterday, we were testing 9.5K, past that, and then all the way up to 10K, an increase in just 4 days of almost 12.5%. Comparing Bitcoin with STONKS' biggest index, the Dow Jones, BTC has seen better gains than the Dow. The Dow has only pushed up about 3% since its Monday low. So what's it gonna be? Is BTC going to go on a weekend rally while the traditional markets close, creating one of those gaps which traders talk about oh so much from CME? Well, personally, I have a feeling we will see some more upwards movements, and it could have a pure FOMO rally, and it hit my original halving prediction I made 4 months ago, and I should have stuck with my original gut and never changed it when the pandemic came. Let's watch now. This is the miner's last chance to get 12.5 BTC per block. Come May 14th, it's only 6.25 BTC per block. Chinese miners and some other regions can sustain their operations at the 6K to 7K level with 12.5 BTC per block. But when the reward gets slashed, they become unprofitable. This is why I predict a price between 10K to 11.5K on the day of the event. Over 65% of the miners need the price to be at that level to be profitable businesses. So yep, it goes right back to the hash rate, my friends. And that hash rate, it has been peaking, my friends. Pulling out the 1-year chart since a major dip due to the global panic, the hash rate has recovered and is pushing right back to its all-time highs. So why is this happening? Well, for one, because yes, the price is increasing, which has both times pre-halving in the past in 2012 and 2016. But number two, like mentioned in the prediction clip, this is the last time in history miners will be able to get 12.5 BTC for solving a block. It's a minor rush before the split, which also happened in 2012 and 2016. 2016, just a couple months before the halving, hash rate was at 1.2 exahashes. On the date of the halving, July 9th, the hash rate reached 1.6 exahashes, an increase of 33%. In 2012, just a couple months before the halving, hash rate was at 20.5 terahashes. By the day of the halving, we were around 27 terahashes, an increase of 31%. And now today, since the low just a couple months ago in mid-March, we have pushed up from 94 exahashes to 120 exahashes, an increase of 27%. Man, we should have seen this coming with hash rate rebounding so quick. But what happens immediately after the halving each time like clockwork? Well, the hash rate takes a major dip. In 2016, the hash rate dipped from the peak of just over 1.6 exahashes down to the 1.4 exahash level in just 1 month. A minor dropout rate of 12.5% due to less rewards. Same thing can be seen after the 2012 halving. Hash rate peaked at around 27 terahashes, but dropped to a low of 20 terahashes in just 1 month, a retracement of 25% due to less minor rewards. So is another post-halving miner purge coming? Yep. The only way it doesn't happen is if we get a crazy ballistic price run, as the only miners who are profitable at the current price levels post-halving, the ones with renewable energy, the ones located in China or Russia, and that's about it. So I wouldn't doubt in between 10 to 20% of the hash power post-halving will dry up within a month as the unprofitable, inefficient operations close up shop, which will have an effect on the price, as it will be in discovery mode post-halving, as it always is. In 2016, the price discovery mode went downwards. The price peaked at around $768, and then 1 month post-halving got down to $552, a decrease of 26%. Yikes. Although in 2012, things actually didn't dip post-halving, and 1 month after, the price had nearly increased by 100%, from a low of around $10 to around $20. And then just a few months after, BTC went on a mini parabolic rally, surpassing the $200 level. But that was the first halving, and I believe a full-on anomaly, which won't happen again. I believe things are going to be more like 2016 personally. And we here at Chico aren't the only ones looking at the data. Traders far and wide, from a small minnow to a big old Tether whale, are ready to make moves post-halving, and much larger moves that could have a much larger effect on the price due to derivatives, options, and more. And things, they have changed since the previous halving event. For example, 2016 didn't have a robust futures market, unregulated or regulated. Most trading in 2016 was on spot exchanges. Ahead of this halving, Bitcoin miners, they can purchase futures contracts, looking to lock in Bitcoin prices to pay for their future expenditures. And the thing is, some of the largest Bitcoin whales are OG Bitcoin miners, a lot of them Chinese, who have been playing with the futures markets since 2016, unregulated too, like OKX, BitMEX, Huobi, and Binance. And let's just look at futures volume, getting ridiculously high pre-halving. Who are the culprits? These exchanges. Number one, Huobi, with only $7.8 billion yesterday, then Binance with nearly $7 billion, and next OKX and BitMEX. But miners getting ready for big moves in the futures markets can be more clearly seen in the open interest category for futures, rather than the obvious bubbling volume. Open interest is the total number of outstanding derivative contracts. Unlike volume, which counts every buy and sell order, the total open interest does not count that, which provides a more accurate picture of the options trading activity, whether money flows into futures and options market are increasing or decreasing. And open interest across the futures exchanges has surged by 50% in just a month, from $2 billion in total open interest to over $3 billion in total open interest. So if the miners knew that this run was just built on Tether USDT and there is barely any new actual interest in Bitcoin, I mean, Google Trends, it's a great tool, and interest in Bitcoin globally is more when the price is going down than when the price is going up. We are almost past 10K, and people aren't searching for the term Bitcoin as much as they were than during the March flash crash. So what are the miners, aka massive BTC whales, doing and have been doing for the past month? Locking in low prices in futures contracts, as they knew the USDT print and pump would come. Just yesterday morning, Tether decided to print another 100 million on the disgusting Chinese-controlled blockchain Tron. Yay! And those miners will cash out those futures contracts here soon, post-halving, and be able to pay for their operations for the next month or two while the price does go down. But long term, you guys, it's just basic economics and math to understand that eventually the price will recover and go on another run. The good news is flowing for BTC. Bloomberg broke the article. Paul Tudor Jones buys Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation. Who is this Tudor? No, not that Tudor, this Tudor. He is a macro investor and is the founder and CEO of Tudor Investment Corporation, which manages multi-billions of dollars in multiple funds. And from the article, Jones, who said his Tudor BVI fund may hold as much as low single-digit percentage of its asset in Bitcoin futures, becomes one of the first big hedge fund managers to embrace what until now has largely been a financial fad with few mainstream advocates. Well, how large is the Tudor BVI fund? Well, from privatefundData.com, $22.3 billion. And he said the fund may hold as much as the low single-digit percentages of its assets in BTC futures. Well, 1% would be over $200 million. And 5%, which I would consider a low single digit, would be over $1 billion. So the macro view for BTC is very bright. The large players like Tudor Jones who begin to dabble in the markets give it the legitimacy it needs for the FOMO rally to end all FOMO rallies. And that comes from the Bitcoin ETF, which is the end goal for all of the big Bitcoin whales. Cheers, viewers. I'll see you next time.